Just a quick update on the 69 Mustang restoration project. So I now have, do it from here, the rear fender welded in. Actually, it's totally welded in. I have plug welds going down here, could be smoothed off. A little bit of Bondo up here to smooth things off. Now Bondo, this is got to be sanded yet. This is not sanded, it's just roughed. But behind here there is the stitch welding. Under here, new arch is put in the back. And around the back, the rear taillight panel is only just clecoed in. I'll show you a cleco in a minute. I bought these because it makes things a lot easier to hold things together, along with vice grips and things like that. Here's a cleco holding this section in. Ignore the paint for a minute. Here's the clecos I got holding in the panels. These are great tools, and lucky enough I can even fit one in for the door as well. And up here, this is not being welded in yet. There's the door. This is sticking out. This all gets pushed in. I have the wheel inner arch patch in and secured. Again, I'm using clecos to hold them in, and it's looking good. Then I will actually, before I sand this one off, I'll show you how I stitch weld. Actually, I'll be going from here way over there that way. Then I do big welds, and I slowly fill them in by going backwards and forwards. Let's come out here a little bit, going backwards and forwards with the welds. I don't want to get any hot spots anywhere in it because it will tend to warp, distort the line here. Right now it's pretty good. So this color here is the, I can't remember the exact name of it, Calypso orange color the owner wants to paint the car. It's very bright and poppy. Just wanted to do, he was very excited to see this color, so I just sprayed this in. It's just done with a rattle can right now. So that's going to be the color of the whole car with black accents down it as well. So that's the progress so far. Let me show you a cleco. When you buy the set, you get the cleco pliers. Excuse the mess on my bench. This is a focus. Come on, going to focus for me. Hold it further away. This is a cleco, and the pliers. Oh, excuse me, just going out of picture. Kind of fit like that. Just push it in, there it goes. Oh, one-handed operation. When you press in, there we go. You see it pushes out. And when you release, it expands and holds the panel in place. These are great tools. Very mainly used actually for doing wing skins on airplanes and things like that. You just put a whole bunch of them in there. But they're great for doing panel work as well. So that's the cleco. And as you can see, I'll give you a view down here. I haven't put very many in. I'll probably end up putting more in when I come to weld it, because it gives me a chance to weld in between the clecos to hold everything in nice and tightly in there for me as I'm welding. So far, progress is really good. I am thinking in 3 or 4 days' time, most of this will be done. It'll be ready to be sanded smooth, getting it prepped for spraying, at least this rear end. And of course, I've got the doors to do as well later on. They can come back to me. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you for following so far. More to follow. And thanks you for following the progress. Just a update on the Mustang progress. This is the right hand side fender panel, which on the last video I showed you the owner pre-sprayed it to see what it looked like. He was happy with this color. But I'm just going to show you before I assemble and do the welding how I use the clecos to hold everything in. So rear quarter in, and you'll see right down this side here. It gets more and more as I get into here because I need to get it pulled in correctly. So these are really handy little tools. And I've got it on the door and on the bottom of the door as well to hold it in place. In on here. Oh, this can actually come out now. Holding that one in, and if I go right around to the other side, it's holding it in there as well. So now the welding is, I'll show a picture of a stitch welding. I'm just going to be putting in weld here and a weld over here, and just trying to keep all the heat not in one place so it doesn't warp the panel. Right now it's looking pretty good. Just go down here and I'll show you down the side. It's not perfect, but it's not bad at all. Just hold out there. You see it? Yeah, so that's just a very quick update. And the way these clecos work, I can just drop that and pick up a wrench with little pliers. Sorry for my fingers. What I'll do is I'll take out this one here. Just clips in and they pull out. So as I'm welding along, I can pull these out and you can see the hole going through. Again, if I put it back in, just wriggle it in there. Where are we? And just let go. It clicks and it's in place. Done. Here's the next stage. I've taken the clecos out. You can see where they were in the holes here. They'll get filled in with weld. So I put a lot of little tack welds all the way down here. Again, you start off on one end, work to another end, and just work backwards and forwards. You don't want heat building up in any one spot, otherwise it'll just warp the panel. So now I'll be putting in welds in between and just gradually filling these up, which is a little bit monotonous for you to watch, and plus it's a welder. I don't have a shield for the phone. So just little welds. There's my welder down here I'm using. I still got some clecos in just to hold the side panels in. I'll be doing some welds down here in a second as well. So that's where I am right now. Slowly getting there. Okay, I've done all the stitch welding. This is enough. I'm not going to fill in every little one of these. This is plenty strong enough. Go a bit slower here for you. All the way along here. Stitch weld. Then down the back. This is a little bit warm actually. I've got plug welds to hold this part in. So this is now, where's my finger? This is now attached to this part. This part is not attached to this yet. That's going to be probably tomorrow afternoon. Go down here. Oh, okay. Inside the arches. I've got to finish these off a bit more yet, but actually I may not. I may just put a little bit of filler in. This is now a bit harder to see. They're all plug weld. This is now firmly in. Just open the door. Actually, interesting thing on this one is I do this. The gap is pretty darn good on this side. I've only got to put new door skin on. I'll be re-gapping the shot line anyway. And inside the door jamb, you can see, try and maybe get, so I don't get so much, it's going to be hard with light, sorry. I plug weld all the way down here, follow my finger, all the way down to the bottom. So this is now firmly in. So next job now is to knock down the welds with a grinder and I'll be grinding it back to bare metal somewhere above here for the Bondo to bind in. That's going to be the next stage. All the way along here, and I'll be putting some Bondo on, and this side is nearly done. What's now remaining is to put in the rear tail light panel. Just got a little bit of alignment here. I'm actually going to bring the trunk lid in as well tomorrow, and we're going to make sure the shut line gap is equal all the way across. We can actually raise and lower this a little bit to get the shut line right. So I'm going to do that before this is firmly put in. So there we are. That's where I am right now. More work on the 69 Mustang. So far it's going pretty nice. Very impressed with the way things are going. You'll see the Bondo down on this side, which I've already shown you. So I'm going to do the same on the other side. Great. Time is 4 o'clock. I'm going to put another hour in, getting this knocked down, and I'm done for today. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.